Bizkitz Pokemon Adventure, Part 62, Mesprit, Being of Lake Verity. Alright, well, we got 2, and now we have 1 more to go. The most annoying of them all, Mesprit, Being of Lake Verity. Well, the one thing that's so annoying about Mesprit is you don't battle it up front. It runs away from you. If you remember Raikou, Entei, and Suicune from Gold, Silver, Crystal, and Ruby and Sapphire, and Latios and Latias, you remember they run away from you? Mesprit is exactly like that. Mesprit will run away from you. Now over here, you could get the TM Fire Blast. You could probably guessed it from Thunder and Blizzard. This is where TM Fire Blast comes in. Alright, now if you've caught things like Latios and Latias and the 3 legendary beasts and stuff like that, you probably know how to do that. And you probably don't need to watch this, but it has a few extra things that are specific for Mesprit. But other than that, you probably have the whole feel down. It's really hard to catch it. All right, now if you want a specific nature for Mesprit, I would save now because it hasn't been created yet. And after you save, you talk to it. A picture will appear that counts towards your Sinnoh Dex completion. So yeah. And then Rowan will come in out of nowhere and is like, yeah, that was Mesprit. I got the data on Pokemon, but it doesn't matter now because, I don't know, gosh. But, eventually he will tell you to go, after Mesprit and, to get the marking map application in Jubilife. That's the one important thing that you should know. You should go there and get that application because that was embarrassing. It really helps towards catching Mesprit because it shows its exact location. Alright, so we're gonna go over there and head off to Jubilife City. And I would, you might not know it yet, but to catching Mesprit, I would stay in Jubilife City or Solaceon Town. I'll kind of explain that later, but I would just stay in Jubilife City because it's a great place to try to catch Mesprit. Or yeah. So go over here. Now you could come here anytime. You could like after you get 2 badges, like it goes. The order's like 1, 3, 5, 7 for the badges, but I would recommend getting them later. And you can get all of them, like a whole bunch. The memo pad, I think you can draw stuff with it. The second one's the marking map. I'll kind of explain that later. Now the 3rd and 4th one I didn't get. I think it's the link searcher and the move tester. The move tester tests moves to different types, and the link tester tests stuff like the union room. Alright, now I'm gonna get the application for the marking map up on my Poketch. And it's gonna be kinda hard. I'm gonna have to only be able to show you one at a time. Alright, so this is the marking map, alright? It shows all of Sinnoh. You can mark stuff here. Now, run around a little bit, because it hasn't shown it. There's Mesprit. Mesprit is in that route, alright? Now, getting Mesprit into your route so you can try to see it, well, I'll kind of show you. See, I'm going to go back to the top screen, and I'm going to move. You have to move from different routes, like from Jubilife City to the Route 204, or... See, I moved over to Route 204. Now, if you see, Mesprit just moved up to that different route. See, that's what happens. After you move to a different a route or something, because I'm moving between Jubilife City and Route 204, you see, Mesprit's moving to a route that's right next to it. It's going to keep on jumping around and stuff like that. Alright, now, getting Mesprit, you have to, this is why Jubilife City is a great place to try to catch Mesprit, because it has 3 different spots where you can move to try to catch Mesprit. So I'll kind of show that here. You see, I'm going to move between this route and Jubilife City. See, it goes there, and now it's right next to me. It's up north. See, now it's going to hop to a different route, and I have to hope that it's that route right here, and here it is. It's in my route. See, you can't go north when you were in Jubilife City because then Mesprit would have hopped to a different spot. And that's why Jubilife City is so great, because you can go to 2 different spots and hopefully Mesprit will be there. And that's why Solaceon Town is good. Now, seeing Mesprit, I would just use a repel because all you'll see is Mesprit. So you just use a repel, walk around a little bit, and then Mesprit will come up and the legendary music comes on. Now, another reason why Mesprit is so annoying is because it runs after the first turn if you don't have a Pokemon that knows, like, a thing that blocks it from running away. See, watch. See, it just runs away after the first turn. I would get something like with Mean Look or Block or something so you can actually battle it. See, now it's off somewhere else, and you have to keep on doing this. This is why I would try catching it with a Master Ball, but I would recommend trying to get Cresselia because Cresselia is even more of a pain. It's really annoying. Alright, so I think after a few times I got Mesprit to sleep. Now I would try hitting it with a good attack. If you don't have Mean Look or Block, just keep on whittling damage every time you see it, and then you just keep on doing that until you get it into the red zone or something like that. Alright, so here I am again, Sunshine. See, it didn't get it halfway down, so now I can hit it with another Shadow Ball, and boom, Mesprit will. There we go. Yeah, just barely. Woo. That's the perfect thing now if you don't have Block or something like that. So now, once you whittle it down, I would recommend using Quick Balls because they have a much better chance of catching Mesprit after catching Mesprit on the first turn. They have a really good chance of getting it, but you remember it has it's just hard. It's just as hard to catch as Azelf or Mesprit, or Azelf or Uxie, so it could take hours or even days trying to catch it, and I got lucky. On the second time I threw a Quick Ball, it caught it. I got really lucky, but you could spend a lot of time trying to catch this thing if you don't have a Pokemon that traps it in there, or if you don't just use the Master Ball. So, that's why it's so annoying. I mean, that was a really bad example of me showing how easy it was to catch Mesprit. So yeah. Alright, now, I don't really care about the nature, but, I'm not sure if you have a way of figuring out exactly what Mesprit's nature is, but, I think you see it the first time, after you see it then I think its nature is generated. And then you catch it, and if it's not the nature that you want, then you can just restart, and then you can go through that whole process again of talking to Mesprit, and then if you want your specific nature, then that's where you'll get it. So I've gotten hopefully that helped out, because it's really hard to explain all that. And it's really hard to go into dual screen and stuff like, well, not dual screen, switching back from screen to screen and stuff like that. So, if you have more questions about that, I'm pretty sure Maryland and Super Skarmory have better ways of explaining it, but that's just mine. That's kind of the best way I can. Alright, Jubilife, so, you've gotten every single, legendary beam, so we're gonna go ahead and head off to the Pokemon League. And to get to the Pokemon League, you have to go to Sunny Shore City. So we're just gonna fly over to Sunny Shore City and prepare to head off to the Pokemon League. So stick around, and we'll see you guys next time.